Alright guys, we've just started a £1,000 drift build on the channel to show how you can go from zero to £1,000, and in that you can buy a car, build a car, and you can have a decent drift car. Except there are other options. You can go crazy. So we're starting a series now on my new competition drift car for 2021. I do have other drift cars for use. I have a pink 350Z with the V6 turbo, which we can drop a video on now. But this is my main car. This is my everything we can throw at the car within reason. That you can always go crazy, you can always throw more, but this is Mercedes V8 AMG supercharged 350Z with full Kevlar body, full ultralight build, crazy angle, just amazing body, custom bodywork we're developing specifically for the car. It's going to be brilliant. So what I'm going to do now is just lay out how we're going to present that to you. We're going to do a couple of episodes on why we're going with the Mercedes engine, because I did have this engine in my old car, although it wasn't supercharged in that car, and that car was an absolute smoke machine. We do have we've got a crazy lock kit going on the car from Funo, which is just an amazing piece of kit. Gives you more steering angle than wiith. It's full on bolt-on kit. It relocates the steering rack. It does a load of things that the wiith kit doesn't do, and it gives more angle than any other kit on the market. It's crazy. The 350Z, there's a reason we're using this chassis, because at Firefly Speedshop we're developing new aero, new products, and we've developed partnerships with some leading providers in the UK of tuning parts. So basically, a little bit of a walk around of the car, showing what the plans are for the year, showing what the plans are for the season. It will be under 1,200 kilos, hopefully under 1,100 kilos. We've a few things to work out yet with the engine and the supercharger, because the supercharger is really heavy. It's going to be over 650 horsepower, standalone management, crazy lock. It's going to look amazing, and it's probably going to be pink. Right, there's a few things we're going to be running over which I think you're going to find really interesting. The lock kit is amazing. We're going to do a full episode on that. We're going to install it, show you what it can do, show you how much steering angle it can provide. It's just wicked. So this is just truly a summary of where we're going to go with some of this stuff. Obviously, I want to show you around the car. So at the moment, we're finishing off the fabricating work. We've got to alter the the floor pan on the driver's side, so we can just a little bit to allow the new Carbo seat, Revenge XL, amazing seat to sit in. The new basket style door bars which we've installed. Everything's been done to the regulations to basically compete anywhere in Europe, as far as we can tell. So can't wait. I'm hoping to compete in the UK DC Pro this year. That would be great. If not, I'm hoping to compete in a full season of the BDC this year. That's going to be amazing. This thing is just going to be wicked. At the moment it weighs around about 400 kilos, so the plan over the next few days is we're going to put the lock kit on so we can get 4 wheels on the car. At the moment there's a rear assembly, a rear subframe on the car with some adjustable arms, but basically the car's been gutted, as you can see. So let's have a look. Inside you can see it's just absolutely, there's just nothing there. The dashboard's been skinned, behind the dashboard's been removed. It's just going to have the skin of the dashboard going back in. The roll cage is fabricated well underway. There's a few bits to finish off as well, obviously. Some more gussets to go in. Custom aluminium fuel cell which we've had designed built to our specifications to go in. Custom exhaust kit, custom suspension, custom twin plate clutch and flywheel, because obviously the AMG has been mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox, which is a massive amount of work, and we've got a custom twin plate gearbox, custom twin plate flywheel clutch assembly which we had made by a company called Red Sport. So we're going to tell you all about them. We're going to tell you all about the management that we're running on the car. We're running Motorsport Electronics ME442 full standalone management. The AMG engines run 16 spark plugs, 16 on a V8, because they run 2 per cylinder. So we're going to explain how the ME442 ECU and the amazing work that those guys do and the amazing products that they provide runs this engine, how it speaks to the engine, what we can see within the readouts from the ECU with the map and everything. Like amazing. There's going to be a couple of things on the car that we're going to keep simple because it's better to be that way. We're not putting in a pedal box. We're not changing the brake master cylinder. This car is significantly lighter than a 350Z road car, so some of the components of this car are actually going to be doing less work, but obviously some of the components of the car are going to be doing more work because the power is way higher than it is from the factory, well over twice the original factory horsepower. We're going to be running the 350Z diff at the back, and we're going to be running a Getrag 6-speed manual H-pattern gearbox. We will in the future look at full sequential and a Winters or something that'll take massive power at the back. But we believe with the weight of the car and the setup, it's going to run 265 semi-slick tyres on the rear, and we think the car's not going to suffer too many breakages, and we think it's going to be pretty reliable. The whole car is being built basically to be reliable, fast. The speed of drifting now, competitive drifting, is crazy. So that was one of the fundamental reasons why I changed my top build from the old car, which was a Skyline running an AMG V8, to a 350Z. The car's smaller, it's lighter, the build is just generally better. We've got better at building cars here, we've got better at doing cages, the fabricating work. There's an awful lot of mistakes that I made with the old build, which we're not making now. So absolutely thrilled to be pushing this forward now, to be getting it built rapid for the 2021 season. And if you have any questions, stick them in the comments. If you're interested in seeing what an ultralight Kevlar bodied 350Z looks like, then subscribe, guys. Just get into it, get onto it. Leave us a comment. You know, if you're interested in how we do the cages, or you're interested in the lock kit, or you're interested in maybe the management, whatever the case is, we're only running with a couple of partners this year. Motorsport Electronics with the ME442, Metal Finish Masters, which are powder coaters up in Wales, which do amazing work. They've done all the wheels look amazing. Corbo Seats UK, which do, as far as we're concerned, the best, the nicest, the safest, the best built seats on the market. And then there's a couple of other partners that we're just falling into place at the moment, but other than that, we're able to build this whole car ourselves under one roof at Firefly Speedshop, so it's going to be wicked. This thing is going to be an absolute beast. The last car was heavier, it had less power, and it still put out a wall of smoke behind it, so this thing is going to be unreal. So there we go. Get in touch, get subscribed, let us know what you want to see. There's a few decisions we haven't made with the car yet, but you know, we basically have all the parts here to build these cars. We've got the windows, we've got the engine, we've got the gearbox, we've got the mounts, the engine mounts, the AMG engine mounts are all here. I don't know what else to say. This thing is going to be awesome. Show you the perspective from inside the car, so you can see what the door bars are like, the roof. Inside is microphone. Inside there's absolutely nothing. So the back of the car is, I mean, everything's kind of loose at the moment because it's just going up and down on the ramp, but yeah, this has been designed so that we can have the battery, the fuel cell, fire extinguisher bottle for the plumbed-in fire extinguisher kit. It can all sit here, super tidy. It also has a provision, and we've designed it so that with the fiberglass the fiberglass tailgate, there's enough room for a rear-mounted radiator, which is something that we're going to be putting in with this build as well, which is, you know, it's crazy to keep as much weight as we can over the rear of the car. The trick with building a lightweight car is you want as little weight in the car as possible, but then the weight that has to be in the car you want over the rear wheels, because you want grip. There's the thing with drifting, competitive drifting, is you want grip, you want speed, you need the car to be as quick as it can possibly be. This is the big misconception with drifting, with people who've never done the sport, or they've seen the sport, or they don't know, they're only just getting involved in it. They think you make the back of the car super slippy, and that's not actually the case. The AMG engine mounts, engine mount kit that we've designed actually fits straight onto the standard engine mounts, engine mount points on the 350Z subframe. This is actually, if you know your 350Z subframes, is a custom subframe, because Funo with the lock kit provide a subframe with the steering rack actually moved forward to reduce over centering on the side. But what you need to worry about is the fact that this basically section here is the same as it is from the factory, and the AMG fits. Where the AMG fits with our engine mounts on either a double sump, which some of the AMG V8s come with, or with the front sump. It fits both, which is great. You can see some of the new tubes going in here. We've got a link tube onto the chassis leg. We've got to have a tube between the two. Then we have a bash bath behind the bumper. There's some parts that we're getting from Metal Finish Masters. As you can see, really nice powder coating work. They're going to be doing some trick bits inside the car for us. And then you can see the profile from here. Gussets for days. Looks cool. Can't wait. Okay, cool. Listen, if you're interested, get subscribed. This thing's going to be wicked. It's going to be one of the craziest cars, one of the craziest 350Zs in Europe. It may be the only 350Z in competition running a Mercedes powertrain, so that's cool. If you want to see the engine, we're going to show you the whole. We're going to show you the whole lot. Get subscribed, get commenting, get liking the video. We'll see you on the next one.